This morning, I was just thinking about an old classmate that I ran into. Now, mind you, I am from a small town in North Carolina, and up until about maybe 15 years ago, I want to say, you really didn't see too many homeless people here. So you could probably count them on one or two hands, maybe. As far as the homeless population, we really didn't have a large homeless population. But fast forward 2026, we do indeed have a large homeless population. And sadly, it's made up of probably at least 40% women, which that disturbs me at another level. But anyway, we were going out to eat one evening, and we were going into the restaurant, ran into this girl who was she wasn't my exact classmate. She graduated maybe 2 years after I did, but I recognized her. And she did not recognize me. You could look at her and tell something was going on maybe mentally with her, and that, life had really beaten her down. Life had dealt her a bad hand, and she was having a hard time. But she came up to me, not remembering me, and that's okay. I've been out of high school for 600,059 years, so of course she would not recognize me. But anyway, she said, ma'am, she said, can I have some money to get me something to eat? I said, well, we're going in the restaurant, so how about we buy you a plate? So she was like, okay, thank you so much. She came in behind us, and I told her, I said, well, okay, I want you to fix your plate. This was a buffet. I said, fix your plate, get as much as you're going to eat. Just pile it up, get as much as you like. She was like, thank you, ma'am. Almost like she was mentally like 12 years old, and it just bothered me so bad. But anyway, I said, please, just get whatever you want. She fixed her plate. She sat down at the table behind she didn't sit with us. She sat at the table behind us. She sat there. She was eating. I said, well, how you like your plate? This is good, ma'am. Thank you so much. Ma'am, she turns around, this was kind of comical to me. She turns around, ma'am, can you buy me an orange soda? And it was so random. And I was like, sure, get whatever you want. And I told the waitress, okay, get her whatever she wants, and we're going to pay for it, right? So then she went back up there and she got some more. She kept getting it, but she had a to-go plate that she was eating out of, not a regular plate. I said, okay, she's going to take this out. And I said, well, I don't know if you can take the food out, but I know you can eat as much as you want here. And so the waitress came up and she was like, well, that's fine. She can get whatever she wants, and we'll let her take it out. So apparently they were used to her kind of coming to the restaurant, and I think they probably fed her from time to time, which, kind of bothered me a little bit more. I'm like, where does she live? Is she homeless? All these questions are going through my mind. How can I help her? So she finished eating, and she piled it up again, and she put her food in there. She got her bag, and she took that orange soda, and she went on, and she went out, and it just it still bothered me to this day. I'm still thinking about how she doing, where she at, and that just goes to show you that you never know what hand life is going to deal you. You can start at the same starting line, but you may not finish at the same place. Thank God when you have a roof over your head, when you have food, you have money that you can provide for yourself. You have a warm place to sleep at night. You're not outside laying in the street and covering up with the world. You need to thank God for that, because that's a blessing. Now I'm going to enjoy my protein bowl and drink my water, and just have a great day, everyone. Have a great day. God bless you.